If you are single and you have no kids, do you need an estate plan? Let's talk about that. An estate plan is not just about where your assets go on your death, but having the necessary documents in place to protect you during your lifetime. So let's talk about that first. And if you've listened to any of these videos, you know I talk about this a lot. It's critically important that you have your living documents in place. Your durable powers of attorney for finances, for health, your healthcare directive, also called your living will. Those are the documents that protect you while you are alive in case something happens to you. This allows you to designate somebody you trust to manage your affairs. If you don't have those documents in place and you lose capacity, what happens? You become a ward of the state under a court-ordered guardianship or conservatorship, and it's a very expensive, complicated, intrusive, but necessary process if you lose capacity and you don't have these fundamental estate planning documents, your living documents, your durable powers of attorney for finances and health, and your healthcare directive. So even though you're saying, I'm single, I don't have any kids, think about what you need to do to protect yourself. You need those living documents. How about what happens on your death? Where do your assets go? Well, it really depends. Do you have a will? Do you have a revocable living trust? Do you have all your assets set up with pay on death direction? If you don't, then who is going to decide where your assets go? It's going to be the state one more time. Why is the state going to decide where your assets go if you don't have those estate planning documents? Because your assets have to go somewhere. Now, I don't think it's that big of a relief if I tell you the state doesn't get your assets typically. Oftentimes people think, oh, I don't have a will, everything's going to go to the state. That's not true. The state has a set of rules. It's called the laws of intestacy. And if you don't have children, and if you're not married, where do your assets go? Well, there's this whole tree of where they go. If you still had your parents, your assets go up to them. If you have no parents, but you have siblings, your assets go to them. Even if one of the siblings has died, then the assets of that person who's died, their share goes down to their kids. And so it just goes out to these people who are called your heirs at law. And it can even go out to uncles and cousins, etc. And that might not be what you want. Maybe you want your estate to go to your favorite charity. If so, you need to make that statement, and that statement is made through your will, your revocable living trust if you have it, and by your pay on death beneficiary designations. Your estate plan doesn't have to be complicated, but you need one.